Sticking with the Middle East now, the situation there is top of mind for many American voters, and some are watching as the White House renews its push for a ceasefire in Gaza. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is on the North Lawn at the White House, and she joins me now to talk more about this. So, Natalie, as you know, the president and others have been trying and failing to negotiate with Israel on this ceasefire deal for months. We understand that the president wanted this to be sort of the centerpiece of his final months in office. And right now, it doesn't seem like he's any closer to getting that deal.
But, Vlad, it remains a top priority. And as you heard from Secretary Blinken, there is a sense and a hope that with Hamas leader Sinwar gone, as the secretary said, there could be a new opportunity to kind of re-energize these negotiations. The White House, the Biden administration doing everything it can publicly and behind the scenes to try to move this ceasefire hostage release deal forward, and also try to, in the president's remaining time in office, try to lay out the Biden administration's vision, plans for what happens after the conflict ends. That's why we are seeing the administration and the Secretary of State engage this week with Israeli partners and Arab partners to try to really discuss not only how to end the current crisis, but what happens after. As you know, the administration has long talked about a two-state solution. So now, with weeks left, they're really trying to lay out their vision and move that forward.
Nicole, Natalie, we also heard from former President Trump over the weekend, who claims Israeli Prime Minister calls him occasionally, including recently. Does that complicate these negotiations for the Biden administration?
The timing of this, Vlad, as you know, is so unique, just less than 2 weeks from Election Day. And it can be confusing and kind of complicated if the two messages from the current president and the former president might be in conflict or at odds with each other. Of course, we don't know what's in those private conversations. But at the end of the day, it's so important to remember that while Israel and Prime Minister Netanyahu, listen to American partners, especially given all of the security assistance that the U.S. provides, at the end of the day, Israel and the Prime Minister have said they are going to do what they need to do, they believe, to further their national security interests. So obviously there's a lot of communication with the United States, but what Israel does and how it does it is really, at the end of the day, a decision by Israel. Vlad.
All right, Natalie Brand for us, coming to us from the White House. Thank you, Natalie. Appreciate it.